Riley, is that how you describe me?
No, I feel like I go on a lot of walks with my friends. Yeah, I don't know anybody I don't know. I play all my stuff. You don't want to tell me. Let's tell people. I'm tell us. You tell me. But I will be like, hey guys, I'll just hit me. Excuse you. chip on that
Yes. Welcome. My name is Tony Boyle, and it's my honor to be the principal here at Cashmere High School and host the 2021 graduation ceremony. Please stand, face the flag, while the Cashmere High School band, under the direction of Mr. Ken Chalmers, plays our national anthem. Please be seated. Before we get started tonight, I have a program correction I want to announce. If you look down at about the middle of the first page of your program, you'll see that it says Junior Ushers. And that was a mistake that I made. We have our sophomore ushers listed there. Those are all great students, and they're really smart kids, and hopefully next year they'll still be there for ushers. But I have to recognize our junior ushers also. So our junior ushers, if you stand up, please, in the back there. And my sticky note flew away. Mr. Riker, Ms. Adams, and where's the rest of Ms. Kurt? And Ms. Chaudet. Please over to the band. So those are our junior ushers. So thank you guys very much. I'm sorry we didn't get your names in the program. Please be seated. Before we start tonight's ceremony, I'd like to thank a few people. This is sort of my graduation too. I've been going to school every year since 1957. Believe me, it's time to retire. Thank you to this year's seniors and your families. We couldn't have done this without you. Thanks to my assistant principal, Scott Brown, and the CHF staff. You're by far the best anywhere. Our students are lucky to have you. You made my job easy. Even you, Mr. Rodenreiter. Superintendent Johnson and the school board and directors, thanks. It's been a pleasure to work for you. To my family, thank you for sharing all these years with my other family. And I was going to get serious. And special. And a special thanks to my wife, Mary, who loyally supported me all these years, still puts up with me every day, and that's not an easy task at times. Okay, let's get on with it. These students being recognized tonight were shut out of school last March 20th, had to finish the year online with administrators and teachers who were frankly flying by the seat of their pants with little training and probably inadequate equipment. In the fall, the teachers were better prepared. We have new equipment and training, and the students all came back to school online every day for full days to start. We had to make an adjustment in our schedule to cut down on screen time. I'm proud to say that our teachers were in the building every school day since school started. Not like up or down the river in Seattle. These guys were here working every day. After Thanksgiving, we were able to come back with a live hybrid half-day schedule, students with masks and social distancing. The kids kind of like that half-day thing. And finally, 5 weeks ago, we were able to return to school full-time live, and it's been wonderful. Our band has only been playing together outside all the time for the last 2-3 weeks, and I think they sound great. Talk about resiliency. These students not only navigated their way through all the COVID hoops, chutes, and ladders, they excelled in the classroom, and they knocked it out of the park school-wide every day. And that's why we're here tonight. At this time, I'd like to introduce the class of 2021 president, Neely Ovidell.
So I want to start off by congratulating Mr. Boyle once again on his retirement from his position as principal here at Cashmere. Let's give him another round of applause for that. Welcome to Cashmere High School's Class of 2021 live and in-person graduation ceremony. We've waited patiently for this day to come and have made it past the barrier of uncertainty regarding our senior year. Although we're all well aware of the struggles we've faced over the past year, I wanted to shed some light on all of the misfortune this class has been through. We could start off with us entering our freshman year into a half-torn-apart building under construction, maybe go over some of the outrageous places we attended class our sophomore year, the wrestling room, behind the stage, shop class in the cafeteria, or if you were lucky, your teacher came to you as part of their own classroom. And just as we were beginning to experience the excitement of enjoying our view from the building junior year, we got kicked out. I'm not even going to bring up Tim or my favorite term, distance learning. But we can overlook all of these struggles because we got to bring Mrs. Carlson up to the high school with us after middle school. Despite all of the misfortune, we have conquered the adversity life has thrown at us.
That's why I believe we are graduating high school with more real-world experience under our belts than past senior classes. We've had to become more self-sufficient, driven, and motivated than your average high school senior in order to make it here today. And to put aside all of the Debbie Downer stuff I mentioned earlier, those challenges will only prove to make us stronger. We've accomplished making it through this mess of a senior year, and that alone is reason enough for us to step into the next chapter of our lives full of pride and dignity. With that being said, the spots each of us have earned in front of you tonight will not go unnoticed. Let's get graduated.
Our valedictorians this year are Ani Hartwich, Aaron Kinzer, Izzy Lyons, Luis Morales, and Lucy Powers. All have maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA while taking our most challenging college and high school courses, 4 years of Spanish, University of Washington Pre-Calculus, Calculus, and Calc 2, CWU English 101, 105, Humanities and Sociology, and they still have straight A's. This year's valedictorians, will you please come up?
Hi everyone, I'm Lucy Powers. So my journey here in Cashmere has been unique compared to most. Although I was born and raised in the community, even attending Vail through first grade, the majority of my childhood years were spent in a California suburb, sitting in my room doing homework. I vividly remember the day I left Cashmere, in tears as I realized I'd never be a part of the famous elementary school dance extravaganza. Not gonna lie, that still has to be one of my greatest regrets in life, not getting to do the snake link. The funny thing is, though, I also remember assuring all my friends that I would be back before high school was over. I guess 7-year-old me was a little fortune teller because here I am. If you had told me 2 years ago that I'd be standing here today, graduating high school with my kindergarten class, I wouldn't have believed you. I had my whole life planned out in California. But in the words of Simo, God threw me a curveball, and there I was, packing up my whole life in one night, putting it in my little blue sports car, and driving 16 hours to start my new life back here in Cashmere. This decision took a lot of prayer among my family, and has been the hardest and yet the best choice I ever could have made. Because I think for me, Cashmere has always felt like home. Except for the first day of school after I moved back, when I walked into the building in my jean shorts, wondering why on earth everyone else was wearing long jeans in 90-degree weather. Well, turns out we have a dress code here, in case you didn't know. And from what I saw, I figured it was boots, bootcut jeans, and flannels. And since none of that existed in my closet at the time, all I could think of was, what the heck did I get myself into? And what in the world is a hick? But when people started opening doors for me every morning as I walked into the building, and waving as I drove past them on the road, I was reminded that chivalry and friendliness is more alive here in Cashmere than anywhere else I've been. And that is something truly special that I hope this town never loses. Never in my life have I felt as welcomed and loved as I have the last 2 years here. Y'all invited me into your homes, telling me to just let myself in without even calling ahead of time, not even considering the idea that I very well could be a pig thief plotting to destroy the FFA competition. That level of trust meant the world to me. One of my favorite phrases that my friends and I say all the time is only in Cashmere. Only in Cashmere can a teenager like me move away from her family and be welcomed in by 10 new ones at once. Only in Cashmere can you be late to school because the train is moving literally a mile an hour for no apparent reason, or because you're stuck behind a tractor taking up the whole road. Only in Cashmere does school pride become a religion, with what feels like the whole town showing up to cheer on Friday nights as if they're going to church to praise the good Lord. Go Dogs and hallelujah, am I right? When I look back at my time here and the years to come, these are the things I'm going to remember, the memories I've made with all of you. I'm fairly positive I won't recall how to take the second derivative of a polynomial, sorry Mr. Valeri, or what the genus name is of a balsam root flower, sorry Mr. Canoyer as well. But I will remember acting as a blind and deaf girl, running around bruising myself on tables for the sake of high school theater, and dressing up in embarrassing Christmas costumes to raise money for Honor Society. And I don't think I could ever forget jumping off bridges at midnight, swimming in the river during the dead of winter, or swing dancing in the Martin's parking lot. Because although high school is about learning, it's also about building friendships and taking risks. If I've learned anything in these last 2 years, it's that. So thank you to my incredible parents who supported me in taking that leap of faith to move here, and to everyone else who has given me memories to cherish. Y'all have changed my life. And even though, to quote Simon again, we are building our planes while flying them, there are some pretty talented builders and mechanics in this class, so I have faith we won't crash too badly, and have great hope for where our planes will take us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Luis Moreno. I would like to begin by thanking everyone. I moved to this country 1.5 years ago. When I was in Mexico the last week before moving, I was really afraid of what could happen. All of us are about to have a similar change. We've got to the place where we are now, mostly by giving constant little steps. But where we are going from here is an enormous jump, no matter what each of us will do. However, what I learned from moving here is that there is no point in putting a lot of pressure on ourselves about what we will do. Yes, it's good to be a little cautious, but the best way to get ready for a future is by making the most of the now. Before moving, being worried about this future stopped me from fully appreciating those last few days in Michoacan. And when I went back this spring break, I did many of the things I wish I had done before. However, time doesn't work that way. If we don't make the most of what we have now, the people that we are with, there will not be a way back and do what we wish we had done. Where we are going from here is a big change, but there is no need to overwhelm ourselves about it. It will come, and we will be better ready to face it with a heart full of memories and not of regrets. There is another thing that I learned from moving here, and for that, I would like to acclaim Cashmere. I only have to be here for a few months to realize how strong this community is, which is the result of a strong bond between families, between friends, neighbors, teachers. Unluckily, the pandemic began 2 months after I moved. Yet in those first 2 months and the last few months, I have learned how important the value of community is. I learned how pleasant life can be if you live in a community where its people support each other, and I saw how rooted this value of community is here in Cashmere. Getting to see everything that can be achieved with strong relationships has inspired me to help more. I saw how the solidity in this community comes from strong bonds between those who were united here by the arbitrariness of life, yet unified by friendship and love, calling Cashmere their home. This is something that I will take with me forever. And for that, I would like to end my speech the way I started it, with a big thank you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Erin Kinzer, and I moved to Cashmere from North Carolina the summer before 8th grade. And even though North Carolina has North in the name, people there definitely consider themselves as part of the South. So when I moved to Washington, because it's a northern state, I fully expected a school full of Yankees that sat around drinking hot tea without sugar after school. I'm so glad I was wrong. Moving here, I was amazed to discover that teachers actually liked their jobs and they actually wanted to help kids, which I was not used to. I am very appreciative of teachers like Mr. Odenreiter and Mrs. Swanson who are always willing to let you come in outside of class to work and improve yourself. If I had stayed in North Carolina, my life would have been on a very different track. I would have been going to school with over 1,300 other students with a focus only on going to the most prestigious college that you can get into. Only 2% of last year's graduating class went into a technical education. So, moving to Cashmere opened my eyes to all the other possibilities out there. Cashmere provides lots of opportunities to prepare students for the real world. Graduated students not only go into four-year colleges, but also two-year colleges, career and tech educations, military, and straight to work. I do think it is important to go to college when it is needed, but I also think the other tracks out of graduation are extremely important, and I appreciate that Cashmere supports these options. I love that Cashmere offers lots of different opportunities in school too, because it was my experiences in non-traditional classes like mechanics that helped me figure out what I want to do with Cashmere. I'd be lying if I said I wish I could stay here longer, so I'll just say I'm really grateful for my years at Cashmere High School. And when I first tried to think of a topic to talk about in my speech, it took me a long time. There was so much that I wanted to say, and nothing seemed right. I was trying so hard to come up with the perfect thing, and it just wasn't working. Everything felt forced and didn't fit. I had to stop and take a second and kind of laugh to myself. I had an opportunity to speak in front of the class that I grew up with, all of our friends and family, almost every teacher that we've ever had, and I was ruining it by worrying so much. It made me think of the last 4 years and all the time that I probably wasted worrying about little things. The last 4 years and before have been full of experiences, good and bad, and I've probably stressed about them all. And that's what I want to talk about. No matter what happens in life, there's going to be good things, bad things, horrible things, and really amazing things that happen to each of us. And the point I'm trying to make is that we have to not overthink. We have to take all of these experiences and do the best that we can. We cannot control everything that happens to us. Everything that is coming in all of our futures, whether it's work, college, military, travel, or any other future plans, is going to be a little bit scary. But we have to face them head-on and make every moment count. As we move on, we will live using these experiences of high school and all that it came with, pushing ourselves out of our comfort zones and trying not to worry about all of this, making every second that we can the best possible one. I also want to take a moment and be grateful for all of those experiences, especially the ones that I worried about, because they prepared us for the real world. Not everything in life is perfect, and nothing can change the past. But those obstacles that we have faced and overcome have made us more equipped to face what's next and make the very best of it. The relationships we have made and people that have come in and out of our lives all help shape exactly who we are right now. Moving on from high school can be a little intimidating, but I'm grateful for everything that has led up to this moment, and I cannot wait to see what's next for us all. Thank you, and go Dogs.
Now I'd like to recognize the class valedictorian. Please stand. Neely Oveno and Raven Moran. Whatever your future holds, know that life doesn't always go as planned, and sometimes the best opportunities are off the beaten path. We have reached the point in our lives where we get to make the decision, whether it is life-altering or you are simply planning on what to make for dinner. I will promise you that we are going to make numerous mistakes in our lives, but I believe are how we measure our growth. This is only the beginning. Social media rant and destruction. Easy to let it. You have adapted and accomplished league championship there was available. You conditioned in a mask. You won hundreds of scholarships and SFA awards, not to mention the 5 state championships you brought home yesterday. You even had a prom. You had an amazing senior parade where Matthew once again tried to visit the hospital. But you did not sit on your phone and watch the world go by. You inspired me. In fact, your actions have reminded me of a story I read. In fact, I think I may have used it as a life lesson once upon a time. This particular story is about trees. In 1990, scientists wanted to know if we could survive for long periods of time in space. So they built a biosphere, an artificial ecosystem in Arizona that was 3 acres. It supported full forests and farmland. They manufactured rain, snow, and even had seasons. And for 2 years, they observed plants, humans, and everything that grew in it. And while there were many interesting findings, one of the most amazing discoveries was the trees. The trees inside the dome grew rapidly, more rapidly than outside. They set records with their growth. But before they reached maturity, they all fell over. See, the dome had not manufactured wind. And without the adversity of the wind, the trees can grow quickly with an easy life, but will never be able to withstand the normal wear and tear, and will not survive. It is actually the adversity of the wind that helps the trees grow strong and support their own weight. I will not tell you that everything you've been through this year is good or ever will be. However, I will tell you that you can use all of it to make yourself strong. You can stand in the face of adversity, and especially the adversity that you can't control. Use it to strengths. Now, on a lighter note, when I met all of you, you were just babies. Well, 8th graders. We were all at the middle school, and I had every single one of you in class. At least Billy did a math problem during 8th grade. I also remember Yair's answers, immediate or long term. And no, seriously, you are accomplished if you develop your gifts. The world needs you. You are is the star in their own movie. And if they did, let bad choices, every instance of bad behavior can somehow be traced back to a motivation of fear. Notice, concentrate on what you can control, attitude, your character, and your choices, and adapt to what you can't control with confidence. Patience. Everybody waits. Patience is the attitude you have while you wait. Wisdom. Someone with wisdom does today and make them happy tomorrow. Get yourself off your mind and do something nice for someone. You will feel better. Change it work half a second. Don't live your emotions. Peace. Amazing. Peace equals power, and panic equals poison. Stability is one of the best gifts you can give to those you love. Be someone who can be counted on, even for their mood. Priorities. Priorities are so easy to talk about, but our real priorities are the things we spend time doing and thinking about. Purpose. Do not live a day without purpose. Research. Figure out what you believe. Set a standard for your life and don't compromise. And do me a favor, don't use TikTok as your research engine. Humility. Humility is not weakness. Humility is strength under control. It is not thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less. And my last life lesson tonight is for Evelyn. Evelyn, you always ask me for a life lesson on homecoming. Here it is. Come home. Go out, see the world, decide what you want to do and who you want to be, and then come back. Because when you do, you make Cashmere amazing. I love you all, and good luck.
Senior Neely Ovenell will present the class gift.
Two things: keep it short and don't embarrass me. I can keep it short. I don't promise I won't embarrass you. Congratulations to the Wall of Fame inductees. Great honor and well deserved. First, before I introduce the board, I want to congratulate the families and the parents. Without your love and support, tonight would not be possible for the graduates. So, really appreciate that. To our staff, your unyielding commitment to kids is unbelievable. It's people, not programs, that make great keepers, to teachers, secretaries. You're the best, and I thank you. To our community, your unyielding support of our schools, but most importantly our kids, is unbelievable. And it's just a special place, and I'm proud to call it our home, and it's so thankful for all you do. Before I do,
Thank you very much. Her parents are Jesse Velasco and Perla Leva. Bobby wants to work all summer and then go to Wenatchee Valley College this fall, earn her AA, and then go to Eastern Washington University and get a degree in dental hygiene. Dominic Vincent Harrington. Dom's parents are Brian and Jennifer Harrington. In the future, Dom will go to community college for 2 years, earn his AA,
and then either go into the military or to a trade school or a four-year college. Diana Mendoza Camargo. Her parents are Maria del Carmen Camargo and Jesus Mendoza. Diana wants to attend Wenatchee Valley College, then transfer to Eastern Washington University and get her degree in dental hygiene. Hunter Patrick McKay. Hunter's parents are Patrick and Bethany McKay. Hunter plans to attend Wenatchee Valley College and get his AA degree. Mercedes Lanuza Acevedo. Her parents are Salvador Lanuza and Maria de Jesus Acevedo. Mercedes will attend Wenatchee Valley College for 2 years, then transfer to Washington State University's nursing school and get her Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Mercedes es la hija de Salvador Lanuza y María de Jesus Acevedo. Ella asistirá al colegio de Wenatchee Valley College por 2 años y después transferirá a la Universidad de Washington para obtener su licenciatura en enfermería.
Esmeralda Aguilar Martinez. Her parents are Rosalba Martinez and Santos Aguilar. Esme plans to join the United States Army and be a military dog handler.
Esmeralda es la hija de Rosalba Martínez y Santos Aguilar. Ella planea unirse al ejército de los Estados Unidos y ser un gerente de perros militares.
Yasleni Mejia. Her parents were Javier and Evangelina Mejia. Yasleni will attend Wenatchee Valley College for 2 years, then transfer to Eastern Washington University and get her BA in elementary education.
Yesenia es la hija de Javier y Evangelina Mejia. Ella planea asistir al colegio de Wenatchee por 2 años y transferir a la Universidad de Eastern o Washington State Universidad para obtener su licenciatura en educación.
Fanny Maria Chamagua. Her parents are Lucia Zelaya and Francisco Chamagua. Fanny will attend the International Airline Flight Attendants College in Los Angeles, California.
Fanny es la hija de Lucia Zelaya y Francisco Chamagua. Ella planea asistir a la Universidad de Asistentes de Vuelo de Aerolíneas Internacionales.
Sophie Lane Graybill. Her parents are Maria Holiday and Lane Graybill. Sophie will attend Wenatchee Valley College in the fall. Willow Ann Thompson. Her parents are Mike and Lisa Thompson. Willow will attend Wenatchee Valley College next fall. Ellie Rose Spears. Ellie's parents are Mark and Dawn Spears. Ellie will attend the University of Arizona in the fall and major in agribusiness management. Mackenzie Forrester. Her parents are Christy and Tama Talialoa. Mackenzie plans to travel the country next year. Nicholas Ramirez. His parents are Aurora and Marquis Ramirez. Nico wants to get a 2-year degree in pharmacy tech at Wenatchee Valley College.
Nico es el hijo de Martín y Aurora Ramírez. Él quiere ir a Wenatchee Valley College para obtener su licencia en farmacia.
Pierce Nacarado. His parents are Molly Gross and Brent Nacarado. Pierce will attend Grand Canyon University to study sports medicine and play soccer. Brian Nahar Para. His parents are Emilio Nahar and Blanca Para. Brian will attend Wenatchee Valley College and obtain his AA degree.
Brian es el hijo de Emilio Nahar y Blanca Para. Él asistirá a Wenatchee Valley College para recibir su título de AA.
Caden Newman. His parents are Dana Newman and Mike Miller. Caden will attend Wenatchee Valley College and study personal finance and real estate. Garrett Smith. Garrett's parents are Sean and Janine Smith. Garrett wants to attend Silver Hawk Aviation Academy and continue with his flight training. Ashley Santana. Her parents are Armando and Cecilia Santana. Ashley will attend Wenatchee Valley College for 2 years, then transfer to Central Washington University and study art. Roland Tanner Schmidt. His parents are Ray and Trish Schmidt. He plans on going to Vector Academy, then transferring to Grand Canyon University. Sage Russell. Her parents are Dorothy Adams and Frank Cunningham. Sage wants to start life and help with the family business and someday go to Ireland. Alex Gil Camacho. Her parents are Juan Gil Lopez and Angeles Camacho. Alex will attend Seattle University and earn a degree in diagnostic ultrasound technology.
Alejandra es la hija de Juan Gil López y Ángeles Camacho. Alex asistirá a la Universidad de Seattle para tecnología de ultrasound.
Maya Pratt. Her parents are Ron Witt and Derek Pratt. Next year, Maya will be finishing her AA degree at Wenatchee Valley College, then continuing on to a 4-year university for her bachelor's degree. Maria Ramirez. Her parents are Adolfo and Rocio Ramirez. Maria plans to attend Zara Academy of Cosmetology. Georgia Jean Andrews. Her parents are Scott and Lori Andrews. Georgia will be attending Central Washington University and pursue a degree in human resource management. Samantha K. Andrus. Her parents are Brad and Tony Andrus. Samantha will go to Grand Canyon University and study psychology. Eduardo Flores. His parents are Eduardo Reyes Gonzalez and Maria Ramirez. Eduardo will attend Wenatchee Valley College, then transfer to Central Washington University to study education. Jaden Sophie Trainer. Her parents are Kathy and Jason Trainer. Jaden plans to attend Spokane Community College in the fall. Eric Martinez. His parents are Salvador Martinez and Alondra Martinez. Eric wants to work in construction and someday start his own business.
Eric es el hijo de Salvador y Alondra Martínez. Va a empezar a trabajar en la construcción, luego quiere comenzar su propia empresa.
Ryan William Cruzwick. His parents are Marlon and Deanne Cruzwick. Ryan wants to study business at Wenatchee Valley College. Riley Yonica. Riley's parents are Jordan Lucky and David Yonica. Riley will take a gap year, then attend Washington State University. She would like to become an ag teacher. Oscar Orozco. His parents are Maria and Ernesto Orozco. Oscar plans to attend Wenatchee Valley College, get a degree in accounting, and play for the soccer team.
Oscar es el hijo de María y Ernesto Orozco. Planean seguir sus estudios en el Colegio de Wenatchee Valley College y estudiar contabilidad y jugar al béisbol.
Shaylin Fitzpatrick. Her parents are Jamie and Mitchell Fitzpatrick. Shaylin plans to attend Wenatchee Valley College for 2 years. Caden James Potter. His parents are Dora and Josh Potter. Caden is going on a 2-year mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints. Afterward, he wants to work and pursue software development. Jasmine Garcia. Her parents are Jesus Garcia and Patty Garcia. Jasmine will attend Wenatchee Valley College for 2 years and study to be a midwife nurse.
Jasmine es la hija de Patty y Jesus Garcia. Ella va a ir a Wenatchee Valley College por 2 años para ser una enfermera de comadrona.
R. Peyton Webley. His parents are Shane and Jen Webley. In Peyton's immediate future, he will serve a 2-year mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints. Yuridia Vasquez Oropesa. Her parents are Juan Vasquez and Alalie Oropesa. Yuridia wishes to attend Eastern Washington University and she will study nursing.
Yuridia es la hija de Juan Vázquez y Aleli Oropesa. Va a estudiar para ser una enfermera en la escuela de Eastern Washington University.
Mark Bailey. Mark's parents are Larry and Marla Bailey. Mark will attend Green River Community College and study occupational therapy. Dylan Matthew Taylor. His parents are Aaron and Joanna Taylor. Dylan will be moving on to run track and cross country for Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona. Edgar Estrada. Edgar's parents are Reuben and Irma Estrada. Edgar will attend Washington State University and study landscape architecture. Kyler Jordan Knoll. Kyler's parents are Kevin and Kristen Knoll. Kyler will attend Spokane Falls Community College and run on the track team. Grace Emily Pixton. Grace's parents are Andy and Nicole Hall and Jason and Bernadette Pixton. Grace is going to attend Colorado State University and study English and pre-med. Yesenia Aquila. Her parents are Liberato and Maria Aquila. Yesenia will continue her studies at Wenatchee Valley College and continue working.
Yesenia es la hija de Liberato y María Akiva. Ella quiere seguir estudiando en Wenatchee Valley College y trabajar.
Haley Ann Delgetti. Her parents are Drew and Annie Delgetti. Haley plans to attend the University of Idaho and study interior design. Brenda Mora. Her parents are Sergio Mora and Cecilia Mora. Brenda will attend Central Washington School of Dental Assisting in Wenatchee and begin her career in the dental field.
Brenda es la hija de Sergio y Cecilia Mora. Brenda asistirá a la Universidad de Central Washington Escuela de Asistencia Dental y después comenzará su carrera como asistente de dentista.
Lillian Maya Ochoa. Her parents are Galina Homer, Jeff Homer, and Adon Ochoa. Lily plans to attend community college, then transfer to a 4-year university and study business. Ellie Rose Martin. Her parents are Michael and Angela Martin. Ellie will attend Brigham Young University and major in business advertising. Gabriella Lynn Terrell Lewis. Her parents are Kate Terrell and Steve Lewis. Gabby will attend Northwest Culinary Institute in Vancouver and study culinary arts. Sydney Elaine Smith. Her parents are Greg and Jenny Smith. Sydney will be attending Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona, and studying business management. Luis Enrique Morales Escalera. His parents are Sarah Escalera and Carlos Morales. Luis will attend Wenatchee Valley College for 2 years, then transfer to the University of Washington and study architecture.
Luis es el hijo de Sara Escalera y Carlos Moreno. Se irá a Wenatchee Valley College y después transferirse a la Universidad de Washington y estudiar arquitectura.
Evelyn Edwards. Parents' names, Noel and Rustin Edwards. Evelyn will be studying forensic psychology at Eastern Washington University this fall. They want to earn a PhD in psychology. Britannia Cappy. Her mother is Geraldina Cappy. Britannia wants to attend Wenatchee Valley College and study business.
Britannia es la hija de Guillermina Capi Esquivel. Britannia asistirá a Wenatchee Valley College para estudiar negocios.
Jesse Nixon. Her parents are Kristen and Steve Keene and Brent and Mary Amanda Fairchild. And Brent Nixon and Amanda Fairchild. Jesse will be attending Montana State University to become an environmental engineer. Allie Velasco. Her parents are Jesse Velasco and Perla Leyva. Eiley will finish her AA degree at Wenatchee Valley College and begin working on her bachelor's degree in math education. Samuel Gregory Phillips. His parents are Pete and Gayla Phillips. Sam is planning to attend Wenatchee Valley College for 2 years, and where he will play basketball. Actually, where he'll start at basketball, he told me. Then transfer to Central Washington University for construction management. Lynn Reyna. Her parents are Lori Brown and Blake Brown. Lynn is going to attend Wenatchee Valley College to get a degree in early childhood education. Nathaniel Charles Phillips. His parents are Pete and Gayla Phillips. Nate will attend Grand Canyon University and study information technology with an emphasis on cyber security. Mari Ortiz. Her parents are Isabel Ortiz and Consuelo Ortiz. Mari plans to continue with the culinary program at the Wenatchee Tech Center. She will graduate in the fall of 2022 with plans on opening her own bakery. Miranda Stipe. Her parents are Don and Lori Stipe. Miranda will attend Grand Canyon University. Mariah Catherine Noel Booker. Her parents are Jessica and Kevin Cox. Mariah will attend EMS training and become a great first responder. Adria Larkin Torres. Her parents are John and Sonia Torres. Adria plans to attend Montana State University and will study the medical field. Miguel Sanchez. Miguel's parents are Miguel Sanchez and Nancy Cruz. Miguel will attend Wenatchee Valley College and study criminal justice. Duke Chase Odenreiter. His parents are Jed and Gara Odenreiter. Duke will enroll in the Chelan County Fire District's resident program and eventually become a career firefighter. Andres Eduardo Hernandez. His parents are Andres I. Hernandez and Maria C. Hernandez. Andres will be attending Central Washington University and major in accounting.
Andrés es el hijo de Andrés I. Hernández y María C. Hernández. Planea asistir a la Universidad de Central Washington para especializarse en contabilidad.
Braden Michael Weatherman. His parents are Ryan and Kelly Weatherman. Braden wants to continue playing baseball, and he will do so at Big Bend Community College next year. Rob McManus. His parents are Scott and Maggie McManus. Rob will attend Montana State University and pursue a degree in the social sciences. Leslie Idiari Quintanilla Zelaya. Her parents are Willie Zelaya and Salvador Quintanilla. Leslie's future plans are to attend Wenatchee Valley College and become a nurse.
Leslie es la hija de Arely Zelaya y Salvador Quintanilla. Los planes futuros son asistir a 2 años de la universidad para ser enfermera.
Peyton Michael Smith. His parents are Ryan and Jerry Smith. Peyton will continue working at the Enzian in Leavenworth and will do an internship for youth pastoring. Tegan Noho Malia Igny. Her parents are Christine and James Igny. Tegan will attend Spokane Falls Community College next fall. She plans on majoring in business and marketing. Faith Marie Cruz. Her parents are Michelle and John Cruz. Faith plans on going to Central Washington University and will major in theater performance. Haley Jean Larson. Her parents are Rob and Wendy Larson. Haley will attend Grand Canyon University and study criminal psychology. Raven Moran. Her parents are Chris and Marie Moran. Raven will attend Wenatchee Valley College next fall. Isabella Lee Lyons. Her parents are Andrea Lyons and Matt Lyons. Izzy intends to study business and marketing at the University of Arizona. Jordy Sanchez. His parents are Sergio Sanchez and Guerrero Amina Medina. Jordy plans to move to Idaho and get a job in construction. Aaron Kinzer. Her parents are Paul and Megan Kinzer. Aaron wants to attend the Marine Maritime Academy, majoring in marine engineering technology. Hector Hernandez. His parents are Sylvia Correa and Hector Hernandez. Hector has joined the United States Marine Corps and will be an aviation technician. Caitlin Cooper. Her parents are Jen and Matt Cooper. Caitlin will attend Colorado State University and study to become a physical therapist. Colson Dwayne Bruner. Colson's parents are Nick and Jen Bruner. Colson will attend Central Washington University and play football there as well. Neely Grace Owenel. Her parents are Janie and Jared Novak and Tom and Amy Ovenel. Neely will attend Texas Christian University and study pre-health science. Amelia Jo Bruner. Her parents are Adam and Nicole Bruner. Amelia plans on attending Carroll College to pursue basketball and track and field. She will also study kinesiology and minor in Spanish. Angelica Walkley. Angelica's parents are Rick and Bernice Walkley. After high school, Angelica is going to Spokane Falls Community College to study, to become a math teacher, and play on the soccer team. Peyton Jean Brown. Her parents are Scott and Heidi Brown. Peyton will attend Wenatchee Valley College and study nursing. Annabella Janine Hartwich. Her parents are Jean and Eric Hartwich. Bonnie will attend the University of Washington and wants to study international relations. Elizabeth May High. Her parents are Jamie and Katie High. Elizabeth will plan to attend Wenatchee Valley College and get her AA degree next year. Maria Ikiwa. Her parents are Jose Ikiwa and Blanca Avila. Maria will continue teaching at St. Paul Preschool. Then next fall, she will move to Idaho and she has a job at a bank.
María es la hija de José Akiwa y Blanca Ávila. Continuará enseñando en St. Paul Preescolar y asistirá a la Escuela Central de Washington para asistencia dental.
Cade Stephen Carlson. His parents are Michelle and Charles Carlson. Cade will attend Central Washington University and earn a bachelor's degree in visual arts. Taisha Christensen. Her parents are Tom and Michelle Christensen. Taisha will attend Northwest Nazarene University and study secondary Spanish and English education. Asa Noel Trowbridge. His parents are Jerry and Stephanie Trowbridge. Asa has enlisted in the United States Navy and will be in their nuclear engineering program. Lucia Grace Powers. Her parents are Adam and Rachel Powers. Lucy is taking a gap year before attending Torchbearers Bible College in Germany. Sam Wilson. His parents are Greg Wilson and Jimmy Wilson. Sam will attend Wenatchee Valley College for 2 years, then transfer to a 4-year university. Jalen Elizabeth Darnell. Her parents are Brent and Corey Darnell. Jalen will attend Central Washington University and would like to major in pre-law and political science. Yahir Lanusa. His parents are Efren Lanusa and Blanca Lanusa. Next year, he plans to take a gap year and travel.
Yair es el hijo de Efraín Lanusa y Blanca Lanusa. Él tomará un año sabático y viajará.
Maggie Marie Finch. Her parents are Rusty and Frederica Finch. Next year, Maggie will attend Washington State University and study veterinary science. At this point, I would like all the class of 2021 to stand up, kneeling. Ladies and gentlemen, Superintendent Johnson, members of the Cashmere School Board, it's my pleasure to inform you that these students seated here, standing now before you tonight, have met the requirements of the state of Washington and the Cashmere School District to earn their high school diplomas. The graduating class of 2021.